Hello, my amazing traders and friends. Hello, welcome to today's live stream. I'm so excited to have you all with me as we dive into the latest Forex market outlook. It has been a while, man. I just decided let's just start this because, remember last time we were doing this every Sunday at 8 p.m. And this is one of the things that I really want to make sure that it gets back because the testimonies that I all normally received for the people who are trading on through our analysis that we are doing every Friday, every Saturday, every Sunday evening, it's actually very overwhelming. So shout out to everyone who is live with us right now. Ensure that you like, subscribe. I know there are so many people will be coming later to this live. So I can see echoes of the past. Welcome on board here. So this is not what we normally do on this live, and we've been doing this for a while, but we went for a little break. But I know this is going to be helping us to jump back like never before. I'm very excited tonight because this week, as you can tell, is a very busy week with a lot of things that are actually happening into the market, as you can tell. You're right. And one of the things that is actually going, there is some, I have a lot of things that I sent to my student earlier, that the first thing that you really have to do every time you are going to be trading is to make sure that you analyze your week, not just analyzing one thing, that you make sure that you analyze for the whole week. I think I just gave them this statement like 2 years ago, right? And I see so many of them adapting to that strategy where they analyze the whole market of the week. They know where to enter, they know where to exit from, and it has been an amazing journey for them. And since this is just a welcome, I know I've not shared to so many people on social media. There are so many people who want to come to this. I just decided let me just come live as I prepare for this. Next time we are going to be so many people around on this live. Now, This week is so amazing. I don't have a lot of things, but there are so amazing things that you can really check on this market. Because the reason I'm saying this week is full busy. For those who are trading gold, you are trading currencies, this week is going to be so amazing. And one of the things is that you always know that the calendar is full. All right, before even we go to other news and technical analysis, the calendar this week is full. As you know, the Friday is the day that you normally wait for the non-farm payrolls, all right? And we have on other currencies, you can see we have CHF where we'll be waiting for the CPI, inflation, GDP, and you can see rent. All these I just filtered for the high impact news, and that's why you can see the market is full here. Now, why have I shared this is because on Tuesday, you saw what actually happened to the prices of the gold, where the gold actually went down by 3% towards the end of the week, that is Friday. And there are so many reasons why the gold was ending to that direction. And one of it is that you can see so well is that, there are tariffs that were implemented, there are tariffs that we're waiting to see, and this is the tariff to the Mexico, that is Mexico and Canada and China. For these tariffs, they're actually going to be implemented there on that is Tuesday, date 4. Yeah, and you have seen how the people have been praying to buying more of this US dollar, and that's why you can see the price of US. Let's see here. It's going to check. Yeah, before even we go specifically, I wanted to check on the prices of the gold. We'll be coming to that. Look at how the prices of the dollar has actually been rising around that area. You can see this big rise here, and don't worry, because you can see my candles, some of them are bigger than the others. I'm using the volume candles, as you can see here, and you can see there's a very massive move that actually happened around that area. And what you can tell from this is that this is so big. For those who trained ICT, you can tell even from this that this is a very big gap that was created here, is not been tested. So we have been waiting for this market to come, and the test one was 6.5 there, 0.8 around that area, but the market is keeping to move very high, and you can see another one here. So that's how the market has been moving in a very crazy way on this, and that's what actually been happening over around in the US and dollar index. So, and that is one of the things that actually moved the prices of the gold all the way to this price of 28.32. 28.32. That is big, after gold achieving all the time high of 29.56. So many people were waiting to say 3,000. I was as well waiting to see the price of 3,000, because we had no top down bottom to test. Gold is always creating new highs and highs, and trust me, gold will reach 3,000. It's not it's just a matter of time, and will be there with time. Rao Anes, how are you doing, my brother? I'm doing good. Yeah, so that's what you can see now. That is what we are talking about. We are talking about the history of what actually happened on Friday, and you can see this is a very big move. So there are two moves that I really fear into the market. When you see the market just moving, just slowly, and what we can tell from this market is that after gold being on a very strong, long uptrend, where the market, the gold prices have been rallying. Do you know how many weeks gold was actually rallying for? 9 weeks. Trust me, the move was crazy. Week after another, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 6 weeks, 7, 8 weeks, 9 weeks, gold was moving so up, just moving, creating new highs, creating high. they're creating new values, and that was so crazy on what we saw actually over there. Now, one of the things that I expect this week, as you can tell from this, is that let me show you something else before we proceed from that. One thing that is you can see from this is that on the gold features, what you can see is that there's a very strong sell that was actually happening right here, and you can see when we summarize on use technical indicators here, you can see most of them talking about sell, and that is what we got. That's from all these MACD, RSI, Williams, all these indicating there's a very strong sell that is happening right over there. Strong sell in neutral moving average telling us that is a very big sell that is happening. And with that, you can see that as I'm talking right now, the price of the gold was moving synonymously with the prices of the Bitcoin. And as we can see that now, the price of Bitcoin is now moving towards 90,000 after it crossed almost below 80,000, and that was so crazy that we can actually see right here. So there's a very big sell that was happening, and let me show you something that was happening. In case we just check on here on the volume, you can see there's a very massive volume that actually happened across these prices of 28.75. A lot of sales that actually happened here. There's a very big volume that actually happened here, and one thing that you can look on this volume is that it can be two things. All right, it's not matters of buy or sell volume. Sometimes we can have the volume for buy limit, sell limit that was crossed across that area, but it's so amazing because it gives us exact prices. And you can see there's a very big volume that actually happened around this area here, and you see that's 28.63, and another big volume that actually happened across that area, pushing these prices to this. And you can see these are reactions that actually happened across that area. And testing of this, could this be support for this market? Could this be the support that we can just be waiting for this market to happen? But you can see these are the shadows that we see around that area. So one thing that I'm waiting to see is, in case this market now, you can see, because we know if this CCIC and this market just mitigated this one. So in case this now market continues to move all the way towards this downside across that area now, but at least now we are going to be seeing this market at least going to 28.70 before now we proceed towards the downside. In case now this market breaks all this way, then the next point that you are going to be testing is actually this one, and that was the breakout that we actually saw around 27.70, and that is now the price that will be waiting around 28. Now after that, you can be looking for a very long buy. Maybe that is going to be happening for a very long time. But now let's just move with the trend. And one thing that is going to be helping us to confirm this is going to be really a very big or a good downtrend that is going to be happening for a very long time is this trend that will be, in case this market now pushes and moves all the way down by crossing over below 28. Let's say 28. If you see the prices like 28, then we might be moving towards the downside. But there are so many things that you really have to notice. On Tuesday is going to be the D-Day, because this tariffs, when they get implemented, so many people are going to move towards the USD sign, and they think because it's safe haven thing and it can drive the prices for the gold to continue moving up. But you see the prices, the reason you see this price is moving and just trying to come back again is because the price, there's no way they can move all the way into the straight line. That is a common sense, and that's why I know we see it. What I'm waiting to see this week is that in case we get a break towards this probable probability of the support that is happening across that area, then I'm going to be waiting for these prices to go all the way to 27.70. 70, and that is why now my mind for the now buying will just be crossing over my mind. That is why I'll be thinking of buying from those positions. Yeah. So as the week goes, we'll be coming up to see the other currencies because there are a lot of news that are surrounding this. But remember now, we also have the news that we're going to be waiting apart from what is going to be implemented there on Tuesday. On Wednesday, again, we have the ADP non-farm employment change. And so many people normally ask what the difference between this and NFP. All right, it's just very simple. NDP is not that does not have that really big impact compared to NFP. One of the things that you really have to simplify this is that because NDP is the data that is generated automatic but is from the private sectors, for private sectors only. But when it comes to NFP, is the data for the government. So you can see one is like unofficial, the one is so official, that this can be used to do serious things. All right, and that is the NFP. But when it comes to NDP, that one does not really have, it can be prayer because they used to measure the private sectors payrolls, but when they come to the NFP, it covers public and private. All right, but it can have impact to the NFP in case maybe we have so much change that we are going to be seeing on the NDP. But we are really not talking about this because there are a lot of things, the differences and how you can just do all these things. But you can see those are the kind of things that we'll be waiting to see this week in terms of the dollar, because now the price of the gold this week is dependent on what is going to be happening to the prices of the dollar, and that is where our focus is. So if you want to be making good amount of money this week with the prices for the gold, if you want to make good amount of money, then we are going to be observing more on the prices and the news towards the dollar, right? That is what we are going to be checking this week. So as the market opens, I'm waiting to see whether these prices are going to be coming down and break this way, and I'm going to be waiting for these prices to come down. I'm going now to be looking for the long-term buy where we're going to be hitting around 3,000 price for the price of the gold. There are lots of things that you can be checking around this area. That's include, but I really don't want to complicate this so much. I want to keep it simple like that. We can look on different aspects of the volume clusters on what actually happened. But of late, we have checked on the anchored volume. We have checked that there is a very big volume that happened here and across 28.45, another sell. So there might be a sell-off that might continue moving all the way down. But we are seeing a lot of volume that is entered around 28.45, where the price almost closed at, and this might cause the prices of the gold to be moving all the way down. But as we speak right now, let me give you some news that I'm receiving here that can help you. Right. Yep, it's crazy because right now the prices for the Bitcoin and Ethereum, they are rising so fast. Yeah, the prices are just rising so fast. Bitcoin, Ethereum is 13% up in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin is 70% up. Doge is 13% up. XRP is 13% up. Solana is 23, almost 24% up. BNB is 4% up. The prices of crypto is rising as we speak right now. You see, the Bitcoin is 91,500. Ethereum is almost crossing 2,500. This may cause the prices of the gold when the market opens to fluctuate and move so quickly. So we might be seeing a lot of change, or maybe a gap when the prices of the Bitcoin is when the market is actually going to be opening tomorrow morning. All right. Yeah, so it's crazy. We can even check that from, sometimes I check how the crypto is doing to measure the values in terms of even the gold signed, because sometimes it almost some people move their money to the Bitcoin or the other way around as the safe haven. Sometimes I can save my money to the Bitcoin and all that, the safe haven and all that. But you can see the prices of Bitcoin is rising so fast as we speak now. Today I was checking, it was around 85. Now it raised by 7%, 22%. The other one, Ethereum, and it's crazy. So when the prices of the gold opens, we might be seeing a very big gap, like that the price is now rising all the way up. But let me show you something that was happening across here. This is 4-hour time frame. There are a lot of things, as you can tell, that a lot of things that you can see when it comes to analysis. You can look the market in different angles, but you can see the market volume was actually going so high. Although the market was going all the way down, you can see we got a volume here and delta of 5.224k, but still the market was moving down. That means that this may have been the buy limit that was put across the region, and we started getting positive delta as this market is moving towards the other side. So as the market opens tomorrow morning, we might be getting the prices of the gold either moving all the way to 28.70 there. So maybe if you are keen enough, you can just go there and maybe when lucky enough, or maybe you are trending, you can just wait for these prices to come all the way up. But eventually I'll be trying to see if the price is going to be breaking all the way to below 28. That is what I'm waiting to see. But there's high chances that this market is going to be moving up here. That is number one, considering the prices for the crypto right now is rising so fast. And number two, we can see the volume when the market closed, the volume was still moving up. All right, the prices for the volume was moving up, and we can see there is a very big volume that happened across 28.45, and we might have there's a high volume, many orders that were placed across 28.45. Perhaps when people saw that the prices came to 28.32 and they bought a lot of them towards that. But when the market opens, we're going to be seeing now the real figure for that volume. So I really don't want to go deep into this, because when it comes to the gold, we can look in different angles, we can check in different angles, as you can tell, and a lot of reasonings that we have, fundamental analysis, technical analysis. But remember, this is just half of it, to just come up with something solid that we can really trend. I was not to come live, but remember, we're going to be doing this throughout the week. We're going to be coming live almost every day, and we can be doing this every 7 p.m. So if you are interested, always make sure that you will be coming back here so that we can analyze the market in depth and see what is going to be happening. And I promise that you're going to be benefiting a lot from whatever we are going to be speaking. Thank you so much for this. If you have been joining this live, ensure that you just leave me a comment below. Let me know if you're benefiting from something, and ensure that you like as well and subscribe as well. It will help me now to come more often, so that we can go in details with these things. I'll also be showing you my trends that I'll be taking throughout the week. All right, for the gold, we have the US oil that I love so much. All right, Yeah, so those are the things that will be taking you through. Anyway, have a good night. I will see you. Happy trending week. Tomorrow again will be live again. Have a nice week. Thank you.